Hello Cancer, thanks for coming to your December 2019 chakra healing session. I'm Joyce. Nice to have you back again. I'm a little late for this month. I had a sewing project that took forever. Either way, I'd always wanted to kind of change the timing that I was putting my videos out so that you would have more time after the full moon. It's perfect timing to do all your healing and clearing and rearranging and preparing before the next new moon comes, that you start to gain more information and more light integration going on at that time. So I feel like it's best to release it after the full moon, which is doing healing work like this, reorganizing yourself and preparing. So it all works out, okay? It's all in divine timing. I feel better when I thought about it and like, well, I guess this is how it's going to happen for me, that I'm going to change the timing. So that's good. At this moment, I'm going to call on divine creator of all things, the infinite source of life that we all come from. Our archangels, our spirit guides, mighty ancestors, to use me as a channel to pass on the healing information that you need to hear at this moment in time. I'll be pulling 7 cards representing the 7 main chakras in your body, and then we're going to talk about the healing that needs to happen, and then we'll pull some archangel cards and then have a channeling session with the ancestors. Okay, so that's how it's gonna go today. It'd be nice to have you here till the end so you can get all the information. It gets interesting, middle and beginning, you know, so that's good. Anyway, hope you guys been doing well. I know you're doing well. We all are. Nothing major, too big. Okay, so I'm pulling the cards for my Cancers. Okay, see what we have here. Cancer. Okay, so my Cancers, for your base chakra you have 2 of coins. For your second chakra, sacral, you have 9 of swords. For your solar plexus, 3rd chakra, you have the Judgment. For the 4th chakra, which is the heart chakra, you have the Hermit. For the 5th chakra, you have the Hierophant, which is your throat chakra. The 6th chakra, you have the 4 of Staffs, which is your 6th sense. The 7th chakra, which is your crown, you have the 7 of Swords. Okay, so let's dive right in. Right off the bat, you have 2 of coins in your base, in the place where, you know, you manifest your financial lifestyle, how you're going to survive, your foundation, money that comes in, how you pay your bills. You know, you got your food, clothing, shelter in this area. That's the main thing. The basic things that you need so that you can live on this planet peacefully without stressing too much, right? And then don't forget the humans and all that stuff. But the basic thing is more material. How are you going to eat, clothe yourself, and live? So in this place you have some indecision going on concerning whatever opportunities that are coming to you, that's going to end up bringing you some more finances and more stability. Okay, you have an indecision here. So you probably have emails, or maybe you're changing your job, or you're trying to decide on what you're going to do and you can't make a decision at this moment. You're torn. Don't stay in this position for too long. This is indecision is not good for this area. It's all about money. Listen to your gut instincts and go after it. That's the first thing that I'm going to say. It's not a place for you to have indecision. Indecision is only going to delay your progress and your actions. And you cannot afford to to delay anything in your base, because you have to eat in the next couple of hours. And if you do things that delay these things, that drag out your finances, and maybe it's not like you might not have money, but if your check, let's say your paycheck doesn't come when it's supposed to come, it's going to cause you stress if you don't rely on credit cards and all that stuff. It's like, who wants to worry about what they're gonna eat? When you start worrying about what you're gonna eat, you tend to let go of the other things that are important in your life. It's not like it's such a humongous great thing, but you'll be surprised how something as your check not coming in affects you not meditating that day, because you don't feel up to it. Okay, because you're stressing about, okay, when is this check gonna come on? To you get to speak to someone about your check, you can't even function. I've been there, done it. I know what I'm talking about. It's enough to do that to you. So it's so important for you to not be indecisive. You need to write down all the options, write down the good and the bad of all of the options. That's the fundamental and first most thing and the easiest thing that you can do. Second thing, run it by your heart. Make sure that this is what you truly can do and what is your ability capable of bringing into your life. How is it going to affect the people in your life? See, when you take on any of the decisions, you do that, that will bring you out of it. Now, run it by your purpose. Is it in alignment with your purpose, and is it going to help you to grow? That's a good way to find out. If you are supposed to be in a nursing situation, you're over there doing retail, and retail opportunity has come, and maybe a CNA opportunity has come, shouldn't you be dealing with a CNA because it's in alignment with what you're trying to do, helping people, rather than dealing with the retail? Just because the retail has more money, you might want to go to the retail? No. So that's the kind of thing I'm saying. You run it by your heart, you stay honest, you make sure that it's in alignment with your purpose and doesn't take you off, and you learn more stuff and grow from it. That's the right decision. So make that decision and don't linger. Ground yourself, become strong. Understand that you don't want to be in fear and you don't want to be in distress. It's important for you to be clear and always not have to worry about what you're going to eat, clothe, and shelter. So ground yourself, go out, do some running, get the blood flowing, get your energy flowing, cleanse your colon, eat your red fruits and vegetables, keep your red jaspers and your red bloodstones and all that stuff on you, whilst you do the practical things that I suggested that you do. And that's it. Looking at your second chakra, you have the Nine of Swords. This worry is turn your desire into depression and you feeling bad. Looking at your second chakra, you have the Nine of Swords. Second chakra is about your desires, pleasures, creativity, sexuality, passions. You know, things that you do that makes you feel good. You know, some of us desire to go to the movies rather than go running. That's what I'm talking about. Some of us desire to go and dance all night rather than sitting there and drinking. It is the choices, okay? And in this place, you're not feeling up to do anything. You're feeling really down. Look, you're looking down. You are depressed here. You feel like a failure. You're stressing out. You feel like you're bad luck. Like everything you're doing is not working out. So it's negative thoughts. Deep negative thoughts, and it is a 9, so it is in the completion stage, but it has gone all the way high like that. You've allowed yourself to feel this bad. It's gone that deep into your system. 9 is the highest number, because 10 breaks down to the beginning and end, so it's like in the hanging, it's like in the middle. But 9 is the full-blown thing, man. So you're really going through it and you're not feeling good about nothing. You don't want to go out. You don't want to do anything. So I suggest you work on the second chakra really, because it might be connected. I feel like it could be connected. The indecision can turn into stress and then it knocks off all that. But it may not be connected in this situation, you know. But I'm just saying you need to work on the second chakra also. I think that you first need to relax. Okay, you need to relax, and actually to get yourself out of this bad energy that you've gotten yourself into, you actually need to go out there and do the things that you love to do. Like if it's making love, go make love. Some people like making love. Do that. Go do something that you love, that's going to put a smile on your face. Okay, you have to physically do these things. Then you can keep the citrine, you can cleanse yourself, especially your sexual organs. Make sure you take baths and be hygiene. For some reason I feel this is what I'm hearing and feeling like I should be telling you. Put good perfumes on yourself, smell good, dress up, go get your hair done, get your nails done for the women. Men, trim up, shape up, start feeling good. Go out there and do something. If you're an artist, start some creative projects. If you're not an artist, you're a business person, think about things that create something. Do something, have an idea and work on it to get you out of this and bring your passion to its peak. You can visualize the orange chakra color whilst you meditate and focusing in the sexual organ area and seeing that chakra spinning in that area, like reopening it and breathing air into it and starting it all over and letting it spin and feel that energy take over, because orange is like an attraction color also. Okay, when you do that, you start attracting who you need to attract also. That will make you feel good, you know. It just makes you feel good. You have good conversations with the person. You don't necessarily have to sleep with them. So that's what I suggest you do for the second chakra. And don't forget your orange fruits and vegetables, like I said. Now looking at your third chakra, you have the judgment there. The third chakra is about your willpower, your intuition, your gut instincts, okay? For the lower part of the physical aspect of your life, okay? Your strength, your courage, your determination, purpose-driven area, okay? Things that mean something of value to you. This is how it starts. When you get the hunch to go do something that matters to you, it starts in the gut, in the solar plexus, okay? Your zeal and the drive to go after your life and do the things that you want. It's all in the solar plexus. You have the judgment there. The judgment is you judging yourself, going through a phase in your soul where all the things that you've been doing connected to your purpose, you are reevaluating it and going through that whole process of taking accounts of what you've done and what, you know, all that stuff. If you owe people, you're thinking about it, that's coming up, you're figuring out how you're going to pay them. If there's any legal issues that may come up, you probably end up winning and all that stuff, but it is a time where you feel like you're being judged and all this stuff is going through questioning, you know, that and you're questioning all this about, you know, yourself and trying to figure out, okay, why do I take, what do I do? You know, you're gonna bring all this, like a review of your life purpose in a way, like the things that you've put your energy in, that you've gone after. You're reviewing it and you think, you know, all that, putting it together, and you're gonna find a new beginning to start all over. I don't think that there's anything wrong with this placement, though it temporarily stops you from action, because I feel that the solar plexus is also about action, okay? Actions that would bring you closer to your greater purpose, okay, and joy and fulfillment. And so it takes you away from a little bit of action, but it is a mental thing that is going on, psychological things are going on, and there's nothing anybody can do about it when the soul is going through its thing, renewing itself and coming to an end and starting all over, and you know, things are emerging and stuff like that. So I don't see anything wrong with this placement if that's what it takes, because if you're going through depression and stuff like that, it makes sense that you would start judging yourself and start trying to figure out where you went wrong and try to rearrange yourself and start all over, okay? So let that be. Meanwhile, you can do stomach exercises, because you know it's a stressful situation going on, and take deep breaths into your stomach and release it. Okay, meditation always helps. Yoga will help to relax you and bring you calm into yourself and and ground you into the earth. Okay, so do that, and also eat yellow fruits and vegetables. It's not like it's a major thing, but doing these things during this time will help you, okay, to not make this situation, this transition, this process such a great, like psychological pain kind of thing. It will be smoother. The reason why I'm saying that is because there's heavy energies going on here. Looking at your fourth chakra, you have the Hermit. You've gone into introspection. So there's a lot of deep thinking and stuff. So you need to really breathe. Go out in fresh air and breathe some air. The Hermit in your fourth space is that you are going into isolation to rethink about all the things that matter to you, that means something to you, that brings you joy, that makes you feel good and alive. Okay, the people that matters to you, your loved ones, the relationships, the unconditional love that you feel for yourself and all these people that matters to you, you are going into isolation, away from them, to figure out stuff concerning these people in your life. There's a lot of things going on here. You're feeling bad, you're judging yourself, thinking about all these financial things that you're going through. You're also like reassessing the people in your life, trying to understand things on a deeper level when it comes to that. That is deep things going on. I don't see, everybody needs to go through some isolation and some deep thinking and coming to new awareness every now and then about any area in their life. So I don't see anything wrong with the Hermit there, though it temporarily takes you away from people that you care and you don't hang out and have fun, so don't stay in the Hermit mood forever. Once you gain your perspective, come back to your family and show them love and get together and embrace them and accept them for who they are and understand it and overstand it and see the higher aspect in all of this and the higher purpose and meaning to all of this. That's what you're going to the Hermit mood for. It should help you to come out a better person in the higher thinkings. During this time, you really need to take good naps and relax and eat well, vegetables, light food. Keep yourself light. Make sure that when you are in your Hermit mood, you ask the right questions. Channel the right, information by asking the right questions, and don't confuse yourself and sadden yourself. Because looking at the next card right next to your heart chakra, which is about your self-expression, your belief system, speaking your truth and knowledge and all that stuff, your fifth chakra, you have the Hierophant, which is you questioning the status quo, how you feel about society and your truth and your belief system concerning all of this stuff and how you're expressing yourself. You see, the way you think, who you think you are reevaluating that. Maybe let's say you are the type of person that you are known for being upright in the society. Maybe you're a churchgoer or whatever. You are rearranging all this stuff. You're questioning this about yourself. You want to change how you appear to people and how people see you. You are rethinking and trying to figure out, is this even real for me? Is this what I want to believe in? Is this what I need? Is this how I want people to see me? You're doing all these questioning. This is deep spiritual stuff that a soul is putting you through, and I have nothing to say about it but to say, take it easy, and at this time don't add more stress to yourself, because you are going through a lot. There's heavy energy here and it's all mental, so it's best for you to take more naps. Don't think too much, don't watch too much TV, drink a lot of water and take a lot of breathing exercises and go outside in nature. So relax and just walk. Also, it helps you to release it. Keep a turquoise on you. Keep a green Aventine for your heart, a turquoise for the 5th chakra, a citrine for the 3rd chakra, or yellow Aventine, red jasper. Keep all the stones on you. This is time for you to keep them all. Put them all under your bed. The ones that I've mentioned. It will help bring your energies back into balance. Don't forget your purple fruits and vegetables. Make sure that you have all the colors of the chakras: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. All those, including water, in your food. And drink some teas. Time to drink some teas with warm teas with honey. You need to get in more relaxed state to allow your mind to relax and to hear and to go through the changes. So don't be in such wild environments, too many busy things going on, watching too much TV. You know, just bring yourself in a position where the work will be done easily, which is by taking baths, staying in the baths, burning your candles, burning your incense, setting the mood, put fresh flowers around you. You know, be in nature, in calm, quiet. If it's music, play some classicals, some soft meditative music without words, so that you would put yourself in the mood for all of this undergoing of the mind work and the soul work to go on smoothly. Don't eat too much heavy food, and don't eat too late at night, so that when you go to sleep, you can also have your astral travels and your dreams and all that stuff much easier. And make sure you're sleeping at least 8 to 10 hours every night at this period and time that you're doing all this. Looking at your 6th chakra, you have the 4 of staffs. The 4 of staffs is a card of marriage, okay, and also success and stability in the home and stuff like that. You are visualizing this. So it could be that the Hierophant, which questions all these things, including marriage and education and all this stuff, you could be going through this question about yourself, because you might be thinking of marriage and how you feel about marriage, so that you know you can bring it into manifestation and stuff like that. But I think you are now working on it. You're trying to manifest this. You're going to bring this into your life. So you go ahead and manifest this. I don't see anything wrong with this. It's a good card for that placement. If you are trying to find more information and the wisdom in getting married overall, that is also appropriate for you to dig into it and to run it by your own wisdom and discernment to realize if this is even for you, because marriage is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because looking at your 7th chakra right next to your 6th chakra, you know, because the 7 and the 6 kind of work hand in hand, you know, because it's from the 5th going, it's astral, it's all high deep spiritual stuff, you know. There's more dimensions, there's more chakras, all that stuff. But like the 6 and 7 one, the ones that we are aware of that we're working with, it works together. And you have the 7 of swords. There's a card, it's my card of you giving up. It's my understanding that you know, your spirit feels tired and you feel like, man, this may not end up the way I really want to. You're questioning a lot. There's a lot of questioning going on here. You already feel like a failure somehow in your pleasures and desires to maybe in this moment to be married. So I'm not surprised that in your crown you have this giving up energy there, like I don't know if this is going to work out. I put in so much energy to do this and it might not turn out the way I really want it, so I don't know if I want to do it. Like, I don't know, you're questioning yourself, your own abilities to make things happen, and that's in your crown. I don't think I like that placement at all, because you feeling this way, it's not good. One, because you're cutting off the help from the universe by you being in this negative thought process, and you not allowing the help, and you feeling the oneness that you're not by yourself, right? You have the spirit guides, you have the archangels, you have, your ancestors there to help you with any situation. So if you're going to walk away, what do you want them to do? How are they going to help you if you don't put yourself out there? It is the only chakra that you're allowed to not be self-reliant. It is the place that connects you with all. So be all and allow in the help and channel the information that they're giving you. But if you're thinking like you should give up or all that stuff, then that's not good. And I know you're not telling, no spirit guide is telling you to walk away from your stuff, give up. No spirit guide will tell you to give up. So this is you feeling this way. So you need to really work on the crown, cleanse it. The most basic thing is for you to fast and do salt water, take a bath, and massage it in your scalp. Drink some turmeric and honey teas to detoxify this area. It works well with the 6th chakra, but it also will work with the 7th. Meditate and reconnect with your ancestors and your own higher self, so that you can be stronger, and it is stronger than this physical being. So when you connect with your spirit guides and your ancestors and stuff like that, you overcome the situation. I always reach out when I'm weak. I'm weak in this physical sense. That's when I go tapping for my higher power. That's what it's there for, to help you. So you need to meditate. The perfect answer to this is meditation. More introspection needs meditation anyway. So might as well just get in the meditative mood and make sure you meditate every day. In a nice quiet place. Give it at least an hour, so that you can hear your thoughts and quiet your mind and listen to the channeling that is coming from your own higher self and the spirit guides and the archangels. That's what I have to say about that, besides cleansing it. And drink lots of water. Do some fasting if you can. And don't forget to write down the information that you get, because that's what's going to help you to change this situation. Alright, my Cancers. At this moment, I'm going to call my archangels. My archangels, please give the Cancers more advice on what they need to do for this healing session. Thank you so much. Two more cards for them, please. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, you gave me 4 cards instead of 3. Let's read them quickly. The first one is going to be career transition. We have clairaudience. We have peace and spiritual understanding. So I guess the career transition is what is causing you the indecision in your foundation. So the opportunities for the job, and you trying to decide whether you're going to stay with your old job or whatever you're doing to make money, to transition to the new new one is causing you some indecision there. Don't be indecisive, just change it, because your career is changed. You know, Archangel Shamil says your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So the change is a blessing. So go with it. You've prayed for help with your career and it's now occurring. Sometimes change is perceived as stressful, yet I'm helping to clear the old from your life to make way for the new. Pay close attention to your repetitive ideas, dreams, and visions, as these are divinely inspired roadmaps pointing the way along your desired path. You may not see the entire road or where it's leading, but each step will be lit along the way. So pay attention to your dreams and all that, the information that is coming to you concerning this career transition that you've asked for, that you've now gotten the opportunity to do. So step into it boldly and don't look back. That's what I have to say about it. Okay, so the clairaudience. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. You're hearing true divine guidance very clearly. It comes in the form of repetitious messages, urging you to improve a situation for yourself or others. Pay close attention to everything you hear in your mind and with the physical ears. Divine directives are repetitious, loving, and to the point. Ask me for help if you need clarification or anything you hear. So, all said here. I don't have to say anything else. Pay attention and hear what is going on, what they are trying to tell you. The next card is Peace by Archangel Shamil. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Look past the surface of this situation and see the underlying truth, that everyone involved is a child of God filled with love. By focusing upon this truth, you elicit loving behavior and solutions. Even though appearances may seem otherwise, trust that a higher wisdom is in charge. Love is the only power that exists, and its light shines away any seemingly darkness. Hold the intention to look for examples of this light within yourself and others, and you would have more light in your mind, heart, thoughts, and life. This knowledge is the foundation of peace. So, whilst you go into the hermit mood concerning the loved ones and the people in your life, this is what the archangels are also advising you to keep in mind. That everybody here is they are all beings of light. So let's see. Archangel Raziel, the last card is spiritual understanding. It says, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Your spiritual understanding is rising to another level as you open up to new ways of looking at life. Keep an open mind and let go of limited thinking and illusions. Pay attention to signs, information that comes to you 3 times or more. Notice geometric shapes and symbols in your physical and psychic visions. Know that your increased awareness may shift your relationships and career goals. I'll guide you through these changes so that your life mirrors your inner experiences. See, I told you you're going through some heavy spiritual stuff, right? And so you're going to emerge with new perspective and new knowledge on how to, go about all these things in your life. This is heavy. Judgment, Hermit, and Hierophant. It's heavy. It's all deep, deep, deep stuff. Okay, so I truly understand, and I see where the angels are going with this. So at this moment, we're going to channel in the ancestors and see what they have to say to us, or the spirit guides or angels or whatever other spirit entities that are there that want to have direct messages for you, that want to use me as a channel. Okay, may the ancestors, I call on you, spirit guides, archangels, to use me as a medium to pass on any extra information you may have for the cancers that are watching me at this moment concerning their healing session, or any other just personal information that you want to tell them. Thank you so much. I hear that you're not gonna be able to have a quiet time the way you need it, so go away from your family for a while. I hear that your throat chakra is blocked, so you're not making any sense right now in whatever you're talking about. It is all part of the transformation process. Your family thinks you're crazy. People think you're crazy when you speak at this moment. So it's best to get away and all be quiet. Trust in your instincts though. Your gut instincts in the stomach plexus is stronger in you than most of the signs. Use it to your advantage. Telepathic information comes to you every day. Sometimes you think you know it, that you are hearing thoughts and stuff from other people, but you don't believe it. Just ask and it shall be given. You have an overload and an ambitious plan. Lighten your load. You don't need to attain all those goals. Not in this lifetime, at least. You feel overwhelmed because there are too many. Stop second guessing yourself. Change the pattern at which you work. The process. Of how you are writing your proposals. It is draining you because you're going the long way round when there are simple steps for you to follow. You do that to yourself and then you judge others because you think that they are not working as hard as you. Meanwhile, you've chosen the hard way to do things. It's your fault. Trust that after this awareness, you see things from a higher perspective. That will change the course of the way you've been doing things anyways. Any last messages for the Cancers, Archangels, Spirit Guides, for the sake of time? I don't know, I hear tooth decay will happen if you don't take care of your teeth properly. I don't know how that happened, how that came in, but it did. You're judging yourself harshly and wrongly. Any last words for them? Having a relationship and love in your life matters a lot, just like everything else. That's the last thing I heard. Okay, my Cancers, I think I'm gonna clock out now. I'm gonna leave. Thank you so much for joining me, for your likes, your shares, and subscriptions. Don't forget to comment if you want to. I will answer you. And I'll see you sometime in January. Alright, I love you all.